Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to the newest edition of Chicago Talk. This is the Queen Bee herself, C Temptation, delivering you another strong and positive commentary. Now, I wanted to start off by saying happy Wednesday to everybody, to my 1,031 subscribers. Peace be unto you and everybody that is watching this video. Today I'm going to report some local news, and then afterwards I'm going to talk about this strong, powerful black couple. The first celebrity I'm going to talk about, it is local news, and this is in regards to Chance the Rapper. Now, it's something about Chance the Rapper. I mean, I really love this guy because of the simple fact that he's been a strong, positive influence to the people in Chicago, especially to the African American community. Now, to kind of give a briefing about this particular event that took place over the weekend in Chicago, which was the Billigan Parade. That is one of the largest African American events ever in the United States history. And this parade and picnic has been taking place since the year of 1929. So this event has been in existence for over 88 years. And this past weekend, though, Chance the Rapper, he was you could say the master matron or something like that. But he did play a big part in this parade, and he did something really good that really impressed me. Number one, he did give away over 30,000 book bags to the children. And inside those book bags were free supplies, though, which I have to give him a round of applause for that. Also, he did as well, he gave away free tickets to his concert, which he did held this past Saturday. And I've heard a lot of great things about him. And plus, I found out when I read up on the story about him, and I was really impressed by this, that he's also this year's BET humanitarian recipient. And he actually took his award and he donated it to one of the Chicago museums. Now, which museum he donated it to, I don't know, because it didn't state. But my applause go to Chance the Rapper. Keep up the great work. I mean, and that's the stories that I love to report personally, because the purpose of me starting this channel is to put Chicago back on the map. And he is one of the people that did make a substantial contribution to Chicago. So definitely a shout out goes out to Chance the Rapper. Keep up the good work. Keep strong. Stay positive. And, in terms of him doing things to help the kids out, I mean, I have to applaud him for that. I really love that in him. So, yeah, so definitely shout out to Chance the Rapper. Now, that brings me moving on to the next story. I'm going to talk about one of the strongest couples, which is T.I. and Tiny. Now, I think on one of the previous videos I did reported that they did decided to reconcile their marriage. Now, from what the story I read was that T.I., he's kind of struggling in terms of trying to stay monogamous to Tiny. I mean, he's still in love with her, and he spends more time at home with his children, which that is a great thing, but he's still struggling, trying to stay faithful to her, but this is my message to T.I. When you're talking about marriage / relationship, it takes work. I mean, it definitely takes work. It takes a lot of prayer. It takes a lot of meditation. And plus, you have to make up in your own mind, though, if this is something that you really want. I mean, just don't do it for the sake of the babies. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. Both, the babies, they do need both of their parents. But in the same breath, I mean, if your heart and your mind and your spirit is really into this marriage, then do what it takes, though, to make it work, though. Because, like I said, marriage does take work. And if push comes to shove, though, I mean, you could always think about seeking marriage counseling, because I know everybody, it's not perfect as far as marriage. I mean, and it's just like with life. I mean, you're going to make mistakes in life. I mean, and that's all part of learning. That's all part of growing. So, maybe you could, think about considering marriage counseling, though, because you might learn some things, maybe some of the counselors might teach you certain things, though, to help strengthen your marriage and, hopefully to bring you and Tiny a lot closer together. I mean, because, you have to seek help, though. The only ones that's going to help you in your marriage is you and Tiny. So, but I will state this though. I want to say congratulations are in order to T.I. Now, he's a positive example of a real black man. I mean, he's trying to take care of his business. I know he's out on the road a lot. He's surrounded by a lot of women, which I know that can be quite challenging, and I'm not, and I know I'm not going to lie about that. I know he's, faced with that every day doing concert shows and stuff. So, but the main thing is you just have to make sure you have to have some form of understanding. If that's what you want, then work at it. Marriage takes work. I mean, it's not just going to just happen. I mean, because, once you go past that honeymoon state, then, then you got to, continue to build the foundation, make sure that you and Tiny are solid, make sure that you and her on the same common ground together, make sure you two are on the same page together. I mean, you have to have that form of communication. And also, like I said, it takes work, but it's up to you and her to decide, though, whether if you want to actually put in the work. So, and it's not just Tiny and T.I., it's just any couple that's involved in terms of relationships or marriages are concerned. I mean, you have to have that open line of communication, and also you have to put in the work, to keep it solid, to keep it working and keep it moving. So that's my intake in terms about about this commentary about Chance the Rapper and Tiny and T.I. Oh, and also to my subscribers, though, if you have any suggestions in terms of future topics, leave a comment on the bottom. Also leave a comment about this commentary also. And also, as well as to share and subscribe. And I almost forgot about this. Let me mention this, and after this, I'm going to end this video. I do have a Patreon page, because I'm still accepting donations, and I want to donate a percentage of those donations to the people in Flint, Michigan. For those of you who are interested in participating in in pledging, I'm going to leave the description on the bottom, the website address. That's www.patreon.com/Chicago Talk, because those people in Flint, Michigan, I mean, they've been without water for over 3 years, and we need to try to help them, though. I mean, the citizens of Chicago, let's try to do something to try to help these people in Michigan, because they need clean water. And when you talk about clean water, that's one of the main sources you have to survive every day. So, yeah, I mean, I don't care if it's $10, $5, $1, something that we could dedicate to the citizens of Flint, Michigan. But anyway, that's my commentary for today. And I'm going to end this video. I'm going to say namaste to everybody. Happy Wednesday, and peace be unto you and everyone that is watching this video. And until the next video, I love you. I bless you. I have faith in you, and I realize God within each and every one of you. Dropping the mic. Until the next video, see temptation is gone. Peace.